What makes the Leopard 2 one of the most feared tanks in the world? Imagine a steel beast weighing over 60 tons, thundering across the battlefield at nearly 70 kilometers per hour, firing a shell that can pierce modern armor like paper. That's not just firepower, it's a showcase of engineering brilliance. Welcome to our deep dive into the Leopard 2, the German masterpiece often called the gold standard of modern main battle tanks. From its birth in the Cold War to its current status as one of the most advanced tanks on Earth, the Leopard 2 represents more than just military might. It's a symbol of engineering at its finest. Let's rewind to the 1960s and 70s. The Cold War was at its peak, and NATO forces feared waves of Soviet armor charging into Western Europe. Germany needed a tank that could not only match the Soviet T-72s and T-80s, but surpass them. The challenge? Creating a tank that combined three qualities rarely found together. Heavy armor strong enough to survive Soviet guns. Mobility fast enough to redeploy across Europe's varied terrain. Firepower lethal enough to dominate at long range. At the time, engineers faced impossible-seeming choices. More armor meant more weight, but too much weight meant less speed. A bigger gun meant more firepower, but could the chassis handle the recoil and ammo storage? Each trade-off was a gamble. The result was the Leopard 2. Let's break down its features. Armor. Instead of relying on just steel, it pioneered composite armor, layers of advanced materials designed to absorb and deflect energy. Later models introduced modular armor blocks, allowing quick upgrades for new threats like IEDs or tandem warheads. Firepower. The 120mm Rheinmetall smoothbore gun became legendary. Not only could it take out enemy tanks at extreme ranges, but it also fired a wide range of ammo, armor-piercing rounds, high-explosive shells, and modern programmable munitions. Mobility. With its 1,500-horsepower MTU engine, the Leopard 2 could sprint at highway speeds and maneuver across mud, snow, and forest. Few tanks in its weight class could move this gracefully. Crew comfort and systems. Unlike older tanks, the Leopard 2 emphasized ergonomics, better visibility, and even climate control, vital for long operations. Its advanced fire control system let it hit moving targets even while on the move. But engineering on paper doesn't mean much without proof in battle. The Leopard 2 earned its reputation during peacekeeping missions in Kosovo, where it provided unmatched stability and reliability. Later, in Afghanistan, it showed resilience against IEDs and RPG attacks, with crews often surviving hits that would have crippled other tanks. Each real-world challenge shaped new versions. The 2A4 became the backbone export model, while the 2A6 introduced a longer barrel for greater firepower. The modern 2A7 Plus can fight in both urban and high-intensity battlefield environments, making it one of the most adaptable tanks alive. To appreciate its engineering, compare it with its rivals. The American M1 Abrams is powerful, but guzzles fuel with its turbine engine, while the Leopard's diesel design offers longer range and easier logistics. The Russian T-90 is lighter and cheaper, but can't match the Leopard's blend of protection and electronics. Even modern challengers, like the Korean K2 Black Panther, borrow heavily from the Leopard 2's design philosophy.
What's next for the Leopard? Germany and partners are already working on the Leopard 2A8 and even concepts for a next-generation tank under the MGCS, Main Ground Combat System, program. But even after 40-plus years, the Leopard 2 remains relevant. Proof that great engineering not only lasts, but evolves.
So, is the Leopard 2 an engineering marvel? Absolutely. It solved impossible design challenges, set new standards for firepower, armor, and mobility, and continues to evolve for tomorrow's wars. It's more than a tank. It's a rolling lesson in how smart engineering can dominate the battlefield.
Now, I want to hear from you. Does the Leopard 2 deserve the crown, or do you think another tank takes the title of greatest engineering marvel? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to check out my deep dive on another iconic tank. You'll see how it stacks up against this German giant.